Since 1981, the Honolulu Boy Choir and KRTV have celebrated Christmas with you here on Channel 4. This year, along with the concert taped at Central Union Church, we're also going to look back over the past 3 years and share with you some of our Christmas memories. The Honolulu Boy Choir will be back in a moment.
If you're smart enough to pick Panasonic, and you do it before the end of the year, you'll get a special year-end bonus. Pick a Panasonic Color TV and get a 2-year warranty on parts and labor. Buy any Panasonic VHS video cassette recorder and get 5 tapes. With any Panasonic microwave oven, your bonus is a rebate of $20, $30, or $70. Year-end bonuses. Get them at your authorized participating Panasonic dealer now.
See this? It's a puppy sticker, and you can get it free at just one place, McDonald's of Hawaii. Buy this round of McDonald's sticker album for 30 cents, and each month in 1985 you'll get a puppy sticker free. They're fun to collect, and it's a great reason to visit my favorite place.
The usual, Katie?
Yep, cheeseburger, french fries, and...
A puffy sticker?
Yeah.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. Comfort, elegance, value, all from Especially for You. Add to your wardrobe now for the holiday season at Especially for You. Every long mu'u is now priced at only $25 each at Especially for You, the mu'u store. Daily deliveries of new merchandise up to size 2XL at only $25 each. Now is the time to stock up. Especially for You. 9 convenient neighborhood locations, including our store at Kahala Mall. Especially for You.
This isn't just a commercial, this is the plain truth. And I'm not just a spokesperson, I'm a believer. Because this isn't just a snack, it's nacho cheese Doritos. And it's not just nacho cheese, it's 3 kinds of cheese. And it's not just 3 kinds of cheese, it's corn, tomato, onions, and spices. And it's not just corn, tomato, onions, and spices, it's my favorite. And it's not just my favorite, it's the whole country's favorite. Because it's not just a snack, it's Doritos. And this isn't just the end of my Doritos, this is the end of my commercial.
Ai Honolulu kupohaku, no kakuhi he wako haku ia. Malia olo wa apo no waku oe, makalihi lihi au ku wako mela. Ai Honolulu kupohaku, no kakuhi he wako haku ia. Malia olo wa apo no waku oe, makalihi au kua kumela. He ohu hale manu I ka laule hua, ua kanu na apua ku kani loko. Maloko mai oi ne lia wahine, I ke kuyo helo ai aka manu. Ohu hale manu I ka laule hua, ua kanu na apua ku kani loko. Maloko mai oi ne lia wahine, I ke kuyo helo ai aka manu. Ei luna no au me lele hua, ka mai le lauli ia o ka ala. He ala ka mai le lauli I li, ka mai le lauli I au koui ahi. Hei luna no au me lele hua, ka mai le lauli ia o ka ala. He ala ka mai le lauli I li, ka mai le lauli I au koui ahi. He uahi ua vela mai nei loko, ka hano he noa o kuhili. He aku mātou o mai oe, o ka kuhi he wako haku ia. He uahi ua vela mai nei loko, ka hano he noa o kuhili. He aku mātou o mai oe, o ka kuhi he wako haku ia.
Hey, no! Koku ia!
Ho ie, ho ila, ho I ke kapue, ka mokule ua o nā manue, ka iwa, koa e, me ka ua ulele I luna I lalo ho la ila ie. Lava!
Nani
Christmas Memories with the Honolulu Boy Choir will return after these messages.
Give Kahala Mall for Christmas.
The lowest fare in Hawaii today is $37.95. Only Mid-Pacific Air offers just this fare, all seats, all the time. Don't be misled by our competitors' low fare claims. Most of their available seats are at much higher fares. Mid-Pacific Air believes anything more than $37.95 is a waste of your hard-earned money. So if you want to be sure of getting the lowest fare available, call Mid-Pacific first.
Moving out with Mid-Pacific.
Times would like to bring in the new year with a bang. Enter today and win a wonderful trip to legendary Japan and Korea via Korean Air with arrangements by Hawaii Kai Travel. Or win a trip via Aloha Airlines and stay at the Maui Marriott on Maui, plus a tropical rental car. Enter to win and save on these specials. Garden Mart ice cream for only $1.59. A terrific buy. Hawaii's own frozen juice, 79 cents each. Season's greetings from Time Supermarkets.
State Savings has served Hawaii for 6 decades. We know the rich heritage of this land and people and the value of planning for the future. So we offer individual retirement accounts that yield high interest and are federally insured. Start a State Savings IRA now so that your retirement will be as rich as the heritage of this land, this state, this Hawaii.
Adults everywhere understand the deep meaning of the coming of the Christ child. But when it comes to excitement and enthusiasm, Christmas was meant for children.
Sorry.
a little lamb to the shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere, listen to what I say. The child, singing in the night, he will bring us goodness and love. He will bring us goodness and
Christmas Memories with the Honolulu Boy Choir will be right back.
Some picnic. Even my chips are flat.
How about Ruffles potato chips?
Ruffles have that extra something more taste. That's what it is. Ruffles have that extra something more taste. Reach out to reach.
Those famous ridges, they're like flavor curves that give Ruffles brand potato chips extra taste.
These taste better.
Ruffles are ridges above the rest.
See this? It's a puppy sticker, and you can get it free at just one place, McDonald's of Hawaii. Buy this round of McDonald's sticker album for 30 cents, and each month in 1985 you'll get a puppy sticker free. They're fun to collect, and it's a great reason to visit my favorite place.
The usual, Katie?
Yep, cheeseburger, french fries, and...
A puffy sticker?
Yeah.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
Excuse me, how long can I expect that phone to last?
Oh, this beauty, for years and years. That's nothing.
Does this phone have automatic redial?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's not my department.
At Phone Mart, you'll find the widest selection of only the highest quality phones. Plus, Phone Mart representatives who really know what they're talking about. Unlike some other places, Phone Mart goes beyond the call.
Times would like to bring in the new year with a bang. Enter today and win a wonderful trip to legendary Japan and Korea via Korean Air with arrangements by Hawaii Kai Travel. Or win a trip via Aloha Airlines and stay at the Maui Marriott on Maui, plus a tropical rental car. Enter to win and save on these specials. Celebrate the new year with Pepsi or Mountain Dew canned soda, $1.99. Red Delicious apples, 49 cents per pound. Season's greetings from Time Supermarkets.
Last August, the Honolulu Boy Choir toured to Japan, Hong Kong, Korea, and Taiwan. In preparation for our trip, we learned several songs. Arirang, the most famous Korean song. Kojo no Tsuki, the oldest, or at least one of the oldest, of Japanese melodies, telling of a castle in ruins. And Angel sang it then, the second verse sung in Mandarin.
Mary kept his feast on the hill
There will be more Christmas memories with the Honolulu Boy Choir in a moment.
Handcrafted fine gold pieces, custom designs, diamond settings, and diverse repair work. That's what Michaels and Exception are all about. For the symbol of shared love, art-carved wedding sets, art-carved rings designed for a lifetime together. And for a limited time, we offer our exclusive Christmas rose, hand-carved in white coral at only $9.95. Michaels and Exception Limited, 2 fine jewelers in Pearl Ridge Center.
If you're smart enough to pick Panasonic, and you do it before the end of the year, you'll get a special year-end bonus. Pick a Panasonic Color TV and get a 2-year warranty on parts and labor. Buy any Panasonic VHS video cassette recorder and get 5 tapes. With any Panasonic microwave oven, your bonus is a rebate of $20, $30, or $70. Year-end bonuses. Get them at your authorized participating Panasonic dealer now.
This isn't just another commercial. You should listen to this. See, I'm not just any kid. I'm the kid that's tasted the difference. Because this isn't just any snack. It's nacho cheese Doritos. And it's not just nacho cheese. It's 3 kinds of cheese. And it's not just 3 kinds of cheese. It's corn, tomato, onion, and spices. And it's not just corn, tomato, onion, and spices. It's delicious. And it's not just delicious. It's the greatest. Because it's not just any snack. It's Doritos brand. And I'm not just out of Doritos. I'm out of time.
Comfort, elegance, value, all from Especially for You. Add to your wardrobe now for the holiday season at Especially for You. Every long mu'u is now priced at only $25 each at Especially for You, the mu'u store. Daily deliveries of new merchandise up to size 2XL. At only $25 each, now is the time to stock up. Especially for You. 9 convenient neighborhood locations, including our store at Pearl Ridge Phase 2. Especially for You.
Coconut and 1 minor birdie, 1 papaya tree. Number 3, day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 3 dry squid, 2 coconut and 1 minor birdie, 1 papaya tree. Number 4, day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 4 flower lake, 3 dry squid, 2 coconut and 1 minor birdie, 1 papaya tree. Number 5, day of Christmas, my tutu gave to me 1 big black pig, 4 flower lake, 3 dry squid, 2 coconut, and 1 minor birdie, 1 papaya tree. Number 6, day of Christmas, my tutu
Don't go away. The Honolulu Boy Choir will be right back.
See this? It's a puppy sticker, and you can get it free at just one place, McDonald's of Hawaii. Buy this run of McDonald's sticker album for 30 cents, and each month in 1985 you'll get a puppy sticker free. They're fun to collect, and it's a great reason to visit my favorite place.
The usual, Katie?
Yep, cheeseburger, french fries, and...
A puffy sticker?
Yeah.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's.
In just a few months, this field of golden corn will become delicious Tostito brand tortilla chips. How do we make Tostitos so thin and crispy? By using only the finest stone-ground corn.
Hey, brother, what's this? Corn? That's some pineapple.
Tostitos. Traditional flavor or nacho cheese. It's the corn that makes them so thin and crispy.
Tostitos, made fresh daily in Hawaii by Frito-Lay.
Times would like to bring in the new year with a bang. Enter today and win a wonderful trip to legendary Japan and Korea via Korean Air with arrangements by Hawaii Kai Travel. Or win a trip via Aloha Airlines and stay at the Maui Marriott on Maui, plus a tropical rental car. Enter to win and save on these specials. Scott paper towels for only 69 cents each. Sweet and juicy navel oranges, 3 pounds for 99 cents. Season's greetings from Time Supermarkets.
No, I don't know whether it was meant.
Celebration of Brothers Casimiro, a musical special featuring the music of Hawaii. Follow the Brothers Casimiro from their Cam School days to the Sunday Manoa and their present success at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel. This special sponsored by Bank of Hawaii, Crazy Shirts, Frito-Lay of Hawaii, Long's Drug Stores, and Miller Brewing McKesson Beverage Company.
'Cause I love her and she goes.
Tonight's Christmas Memories special with the Honolulu Boy Choir has been sponsored by McDonald's Family Restaurants of Hawaii, Time Supermarkets with best wishes for a happy holiday season, and Frito-Lay of Hawaii, great tasting chips made fresh daily in Hawaii.
Our childhood memories of Christmas are not of the gifts we received, but of the traditions we shared with family and friends. This year, spend your time with your loved ones. It's a gift that's never forgotten.
Were tossed at him during the interview. I'm Morley Safer. We'll be back next week with another edition of 60 Minutes.
Data General asks, are you buying yesterday's technology? Data General. Computer systems so advanced, we win more major contracts than any other company. Data General.
I don't want to set the world on fire. I just
Charles.
Catherine.
Do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No. What is it?
In my heart, I have but one.
Share the fantasy. Chanel number 5.
Gonzo is acting strictly on his intuition regarding a patient who's showing signs of a severe mental disorder. Watch Trapper John, tonight at 10:30 on Channel 9. The Hawaiian Moving Company, next on Channel 9.
See this? It's a puppy sticker, and you can get it free at just one place, McDonald's of Hawaii. Buy this run of McDonald's sticker album for 30 cents, and each month in 1985 you'll get a puppy sticker free. They're fun to collect, and it's a great reason to visit my favorite place.
The usual, Katie?
Yep, cheeseburger, french fries, and...
A puffy sticker?
Yeah.
It's a good time for the great taste of McDonald's. A time for love and good cheer to warm us through a happy new year. We wish you all the merriest from Longs.
This year's truck at last year's price. Nissan's 85 More truck still costs only $59.99. More horsepower, more payload, more...
We interrupt this commercial to announce a major Nissan money breakthrough. Choose low 8.8 annual percentage rate financing or a $500 cash rebate. Make your best deal, then add this breakthrough on top of it. Only when you buy a new Nissan truck.
Major motion.
Extended to December 31st, 1984.
When a sudden need arises,
Oh, you've got big things to do. We're here to guide you, to help your dreams come true.
Bank of Hawaii can help you be ready for most anything with Visa and personal credit line. And we're here with the kinds of loans you need to help your personal plans and business dreams become reality.
Bank of Hawaii, we're living up to our name.
From the man who brought you the Hawaiians comes Chris Newbert's extraordinary collection of underwater imagery. Within a rainbowed sea.
What I want people to experience with my book is the life force common to all things.
Hailed as the finest book of its kind ever published. Page after page of stunning photographs and inspiring text.
Within a Rainbowed Sea is available exclusively at Walden Books, your complete bookstore, at these convenient locations.
This is a happy time of year and a busy time, too. And all of us here at Hawaii High would like to take this opportunity to ask you to be extra careful during this holiday season. I'm Kamasami Kong, along with
Sean, Janelle, and Terry.
wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You will hear from a crime victim for a change on our Crime Stoppers episode on Newsroom 9 tonight at 10.
The Hawaiian Moving Company is sponsored by Hawaiian Host Chocolates, celebrating 25 years of good taste.
Tonight on the Hawaiian Moving Company, we'll meet the Honolulu Boy Choir and listen to one of their latest concerts at Central Union Church. Then we'll meet Bill Barnfield. He's one of Hawaii's top surfboard shapers and also a top trials motorcyclist. We'll find out what that is. Then we'll see some highlights of the Hawaii International Film Festival, and we'll meet Hiro Narita, a local boy turned internationally known cinematographer. And we'll also take a look into the movie Mickey and Maude, starring Dudley Moore.
I'm pregnant. I love you too, Robin. I'm pregnant. I'm so pregnant, the doctor thinks I'm going to have twins.
Hi, I'm Michael W. Perry. The Moving Company is coming to you from Makapu'u Point, Sea Life Park. And this is one of the stars of our show. Actually, this is food for one of the stars of our show. You'll meet the star in just a second. If you missed one of the real Hawaiian Christmas traditions recently, we have a second chance for you. Here they are, the Honolulu Boy Choir. 'Twas the night of the concert, and all through the hall was the sound of 166 boys that were small. They laughed and they smiled as they waited to sing. Yes, the Honolulu Boy Choir will be doing their thing. Now, the man who's in charge, he treats each as his son. He's the director, the founder, Mr. Hallman. With wife by his side, she's helped all the while. She's the accompanist, the arranger, and her name is Niall. Now, how can he do this and not throw a fit?
Because I really, really enjoy it.
From second grade all the way up to grade 6, Roy hears hundreds of boys, just a fraction he picks.
Maurice, watch me. Don't look over there. Again.
You might think he's stern to the ones that annoy, but how else do you handle a group that's all boy?
Here we come a-wassailing among the leaves serene. Here we come a-wandering so fair to be seen. Love and joy come to you and to you your blossom too. And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
It's concert time now here at Central Union Church, and the boys all file in and go straight to their perch. Now, boys, yes, they're wild from age 6 to 13, but when singing for Roy, they sing like a dream.
And God bless you and send you a happy new year. And God send you a happy new year.
Besides singing for all of us right here in town, they've traveled the earth. They've really been around. Yes, Hong Kong to Canada, the Pentagon too, even Hollywood, Disneyland. Yeah, it's all true. The best thing about this is why it's all done. Roy just wants them to learn and have lots of fun. Though fun, yes it is, there's work involved too. 3 hours a week helps make pitches ring true. You need not be rich to sing with this group. Be happy, sing well, you might be in with the troupe. Hardly anyone here has had lessons before. They all learned how to sing when they came in the door. The boys say what's best, even after it ends, is you can't help but make a whole lot of friends. And as the audience listens and loves every bit, let's sit back for a second and listen to it.
Shine on
If you still would like to see these little boys sing, you haven't missed your chance yet. And here is the thing. From December 22nd through 25th, they will be at the Royal Hawaiian Hotel, Waikiki. Dinner time for the Dolphins, and I'm the waiter. Get to do that in a minute. Right now, it's contest time. Somebody's chance to bring two friends over from a neighbor island to be a Hawaiian host, courtesy of Aloha Airlines. You can use the tickets yourself, of course. I'll ask you a question in just a second. The first 25 people to call this number on your screen with the correct answer win Hawaiian Host chocolates. One of those 25 becomes this week's Hawaiian Host and wins the plane tickets. All 25 are eligible for the grand prize this month. A trip for two to Denver, where I understand the skiing is incredible. That's provided by Continental Airlines. Now, the question. On the back of this box, how many tikis are there? Start fighting the busy signals. Stay tuned for the feeding.
There's a Foodlander heart in the heart of Hawaii, a love for the neighbors we know.
Foodland's George Caldera devotes his limited free time and unlimited energy to helping hundreds of the state's young golfers reach their potential. He cares. He has a Foodlander heart.
The Foodlander heart reaches out, reaches others. The Foodlander heart really cares. A time for love and good cheer to warm us through a happy new year. We wish you all the merriest from Longs.
Hawaiian Host chocolates are the Christmas gifts sure to please everyone on the mainland.
25 years of quality to a quarter century we told.
A tradition for 25 years. Delicate dry roasted macadamia nuts smothered in rich milk chocolate.
Wanna give the most to send Hawaiian Host.
Send Hawaiian Host for a very special Christmas.
Hawaiian Host, silver anniversary.
They're all still there. As you can see, it's a little dangerous, as is trials motorcycling. Watch this. What do surfing stars Lynn Boyer, Tommy Carroll, and Sean Thompson have in common? Well, they've all ridden boards shaped by this guy, longtime North Shore resident and professional surfboard shaper Bill Barnfield. So what do you think a guy this involved with the ocean does in his spare time? Well, he surfs some really, mountainous waves. Welcome to the feet-up world of trials motorcycling.
Yeah, the proper name for it is observed motorcycle trials, or observed trials. And what that means is you ride through a defined section of terrain, and you're observed as you ride through there. You're scored by how many times you put your feet down to make it through that section of terrain. Well, the flags are there to mark the boundaries of the section. The red goes on the right, the blue goes on the left. You can't run into the flags, you can't run over the flags, and you can't go outside of the flags.
We asked Bill how this compares to surfing.
Well, I think it compares in a lot of ways. The body, English, and a lot of the ways you have to weight and de-weight the motorcycle are real similar to surfing.
If this is like surfing, what kind of wave would it be?
Oh, like dropping in a pipeline.
Up here at Waile'i Motorcycle Park near Kahuku, all kinds of terrain challenges can be found. Boulders, gullies, drop-offs. And then, of course, there's the 120-foot wave.
The wave is like Sunset Beach, just big, steep, and long. Lasts a real long time.
Believe it or not, trials riding is pretty safe, but sometimes you can cut things a little too...
Close. Being able to read the terrain and read it quickly and correctly is essential.
The speeds involved here are generally pretty slow, so that most get-offs are taken in stride. Is trials riding safer than motocross?
Well, I suppose it depends on how crazy you are. But generally speaking, yes. Trials really relies a lot on your mind. When you're riding in a section, when you're trying to determine the optimum line to make that section with the least amount of dabs or putting your feet down to do so, it becomes almost completely mental.
And as you leave the park, you're greeted by this breathtaking view of winter surf.
When I see that surf coming home from riding, I get so excited. I can't wait to just get home and get my board and get in the water.
Trials motorcycling, quite a sport. And so is this, Marianne riding Ianui. I'll have a chance to do that when the moving company returns.
I think I'll go to Harvard.
You've worked hard to give your family a wide-open future.
Perhaps I'll study medicine.
But if you have assets exceeding $300,000, ordinary banking services may not be enough. That's why First Hawaiian Bank offers complete trust services.
I'll get married and then have kids.
To watch over your investments and the next generations.
I wonder what they want to be when they grow up.
Hawaiian Host macadamia nut chocolates make any occasion a very special occasion.
25 years of quality.
You need help wrapping that gift, honey?
No.
Well, can you tell Mommy who it's for?
No.
Well, can you tell me what it is?
No.
Come on, just a hint.
They taste great.
Hawaiian Host, silver anniversary.
Flight 608 to Kona will be delayed. Please stand by.
If you've ever had a neighbor island flight delayed or just plain canceled, you know the sinking feeling of waiting. Well, not on Aloha. We fly every flight in our timetable, and we do it with an on-time record second to none. Now, doesn't that take a weight off your mind?
Let us show you how to fly Aloha Airlines.
Okay, it's whale riding time. That's Marianne, that lovely lady in the water, calling Ianui and giving him some poo-poos. Hopefully not anything that's attached to me. There goes the hula hoop, and he's off. Stony Burke, Hawaiian style. Ianui just swims into that hoop, and it acts as kind of a harness. Goes about 5 miles an hour, and it's a very coarse surface, not slippery as you might think. Here comes the blowhole and little fish breath. Time for some more poo-poos. Ooh, nice teeth. He banks on the turn. You know, not only is Hawaii a tourist center these days with places like Sea Life Park, we're also a major motion picture production center. We even have our own film festival now, and you're about to see it after we ride into the sunset together. Raise that arm. Victoriously, Captain Ahab rides back to Marianne on her tropical island. You're about to see some of the East-West Center's Hawaii International Film Festival. Because Hawaii is the cultural capital of the Pacific, it seems only logical that we would have our own film festival, and that the theme of that festival would be the cultural exchange that occurs when strangers meet. This year, the festival brought in movies from over a dozen countries, but 2 movies stood out in particular because of their unique portrayals of the festival's theme. The first film, Brother from Another Planet, came to writer-director John Sayles in a dream.
I had a dream that was very short. That was about a black man walking around a black neighborhood who couldn't talk. And I realized during the dream that he was from another planet, and that's why he couldn't really communicate with people. And I realized how alone he must feel.
The dream became a reality in the form of a sci-fi comedy about an alien slave who escapes from his planet and lands in Harlem, New York. Most of the film deals with the aliens' attempt to cope with this new environment and its strange culture.
Thanks a lot. So they're just sitting around the bar talking. The bartender goes, "Are you a family man, Joe?" He goes, "I sure am. I got 7 kids, 4 boys, 3 girls." Bartender goes, "I got 7 kids, 3 boys, 4 girls." "That's great, Joe. How old are you, Joe?" "Well, I'm 67. My wife, she says she's 55. She's really 65. Oh, that's great, Joe. Joe, are you a gambling man?" "I sure am. I play at the 96 Club on 42nd Street. The other night I won $499. My partner, he had a full house, aces over 8s, which usually wins, but I said, not this time, sucker. I got a straight flush."
Unlike most American directors, Sayles is able to make films quickly and with very low budgets. He sacrifices expensive production values for things he feels are more important.
You can go just as broke and have just as bad a time aiming for a big multi-million-dollar hit as you can just trying to make a good movie that you care about. As far as the emotional wear and tear, you're probably better off going for the kind of movies that you want to see. Brother from Another Planet is a very unusual film to be made in the States in that it was low budget enough that I could afford to finance it myself. We only had enough money to afford to shoot for 4 weeks, so we shot the movie in 4 weeks. So really it was only about 2 months from the time that I had the idea to do the movie before we had it in the can.
In comparison, Never Cry Wolf took 2 years to make. But like Brother from Another Planet, Never Cry Wolf deals with a very unusual instance of 2 cultures meeting. Cinematographer Hiro Narita told us about the film and how it changed his life.
The theme of this film festival is the stranger meet. Well, Never Cry Wolf is definitely does fit into that category. A man meets, in this case, wolves.
Have some fish.
No, thanks. I don't eat fish.
What do you eat?
Actually, I eat mice. See, the wolves are supposed to eat caribou. However, there are no caribou. Basically, what the wolves have been eating is mice. So I'm conducting an experiment to see whether a carnivore, a big animal, can live on nothing but mice.
I think film crew was going through a similar experience as Tyler, who is the main character in the film. The man is introduced to this nature and experiences the power of the nature. We filmed in 3 major locations. One was in Yukon Territory, and then second place was British Columbia, and the third place is Alaska. The logistic of going to those places were horrendous. The camera got frozen. I came to realize that how powerless, how small a human being is when I was exposed to that immovable giant nature. When we first came back, we had a cultural shock. It took like 2 months to readjust ourselves to the city life.
Hiro was no stranger to cultural shock. In 1957, he and his family moved from Japan to Honolulu. He entered Kaimuki High School and graduated from there 3 years later.
While I was here for 3 years, or 3.5 years, I really couldn't speak the language, so I was pretty much alone, and I spent most of the time in the dark room or in painting class. And my art teacher, Richard Kim, really encouraged me to go to mainland and go to art school. When I finished the school, I was a fairly good designer, illustrator, but within 6 months I was drafted by the Army. Spent 2 years in the Army, and in doing that 2 years, somehow my interest shifted toward movie.
A Japanese immigrant who graduated from Kaimuki High School and went on to photograph a movie about Arctic wolves. Somehow it all makes sense in the Hawaii International Film Festival. Good to see a local boy make good. A local boy like Fat Fred and friends here. This is the famed Fat Fred, who, who not only is 19 years old, weighs 15 pounds, but has gotten his entire reputation for doing nothing. Right, Fred? Right? We'll be right back after this. Hey, where are you going?
Burger King presents 8 simple words that can change your life.
I'll never eat a fried quarter pounder again.
8 simple words, and you're on your way to Burger King for one of our double burgers. A quarter pound of beef, plain broiled, not fried. Quarter pound double hamburger, double cheeseburger, or bacon double cheeseburger. America, you never have to eat a fried quarter pounder again.
Never.
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 Aren't you hungry for Burger King now?
We're gonna treat you like a special person. We're gonna fly you like a welcome guest.
This year, fly Continental to fabulous Fiji, the vacation paradise. Visit Sydney and Melbourne in the land down under. Discover majestic New Zealand, a scenic world in miniature. Enjoy Continental's style and hospitality throughout the Pacific and to 47 great mainland destinations. Come fly the Pacific with Continental.
Continental Airlines.
25 years of quality to a quarter century we told.
Honey, those are for the party. She's here.
It's hard to resist a Hawaiian Host macadamia nut butter cookie. Made with fresh eggs, creamy butter, vanilla, and the magic of macadamia nuts from Hawaii.
These are great. Where can I get some? Surprise!
Silver anniversary.
You can have a cookie now, honey.
This is the famed Kamoana here. Hey, come on. Come on, come on. Kind of a wet guy, isn't he? There you go. You know, we have another winner, a human. Congratulations, my friend. You are bringing 2 friends over from a neighbor island on Aloha. You're a Hawaiian host. Or you can use the tickets yourself. All 25 people who got the correct answer this time get the Hawaiian Host chocolates, and they're all eligible, of course, for the trip on Continental Airlines to Denver. This guy's incorrigible here. Now, you're saying, what was the answer to the question? Box is a little wet. There's 2 wet tikis on the back. You say, next week, what do we do? Kamoana, come here. Come here. What you do is study this box of Maui Caramax. We'll be right back.
Hawaiian Host chocolates have been a Christmas tradition for 25 years.
25 years of quality to a quarter century we toast.
Hawaiian Host chocolates, delicate dry roasted macadamia nuts captured in rich milk chocolate, or new Hawaiian Host macadamia nut butter cookies. The answers to your Christmas questions.
Hawaiian Host, silver anniversary.
I beg your pardon. What? Now that's gross. The big guy always gets it. Woo! Looks like a seal, but it's not. Quiet. Hey, these are sea lions. Okay, okay. Excuse me, I've got to take care of this. Would you be quiet? These are not seals. They're sea lions. You can tell because they got these little ear things sticking out, right? This is the sea lion feeding pool at Sea Life Park. We thought we'd tell you about a new movie that's in town. It stars Dudley Moore. It's called Mickey and Maude. In it, Dudley Moore plays this guy who has a professional career wife. She doesn't want to have a family, he does. In his desperation, he gets this other lady hapai. Meanwhile, his wife also gets hapai. Oh ho. It's called The Echo Boom. Baby boomers having babies of their own. And in the new comedy Mickey and Maude, this 1980s phenomenon explodes with a vengeance on Dudley Moore. He plays a TV reporter, Rob Salinger, who wants to be a father.
Oh, come on, Mickey, just one child. A small one.
His wife, Mickey, played by Ann Ringking, is a lawyer who wants to be a judge.
I can't be a mother and a judge at the same time. Besides, it wouldn't be fair to the baby.
Look, if you become a judge, then there won't be any baby to not be fair to.
She likes her life just the way it is, and she doesn't want to disturb it with children, and so she constantly puts it off.
As a result, Dudley stumbles into marriage with Amy Irving, a cellist who wants to be a mother.
The baby boom babies
are all in their 30s now. And as far as the women's movement went, as far as we're all out there having our careers, when you hit 30, this panic hits. It's like, well, it's all fine and well, but I don't want to miss that one, too.
Maud gets her wish.
I'm pregnant.
But Rob also gets his wish.
Oh, I love you too, Robin. I'm pregnant. I'm so pregnant, the doctor thinks I'm going to have twins.
Now Mickey is faced with a major choice. Career versus motherhood.
I acted like a judge. I said, I weighed you and me and us and our relationship and our future, and I weighed that against the state superior court. And you want to know what? You won.
I've got to be with the other Mrs. Sullivan.
You can see what happens when one man ignites more than his share of the population explosion in Mickey and Maud.
You've met her before?
Yes, 9 months ago.
Looks like a pretty good movie. Hey, we'd like to thank the good people here at Sea Life Park for providing us, and we hope you, with a very good time, especially Marley and Beth and Carol and Mary Ann. They have a lot of fun here doing this. We'd like you to tune in next week because we've got some show. You're going to meet an American music legend. Her name is Liz Cotton. She's 92 years old, and she just made her first Hawaii appearance. We were there. And we're going to introduce you to the world of tandem bike racing. Sherry Moore and Debbie Rocker, they are going to try to break a record and go from California to New York City in less than 11 days. Good luck. We'll also have some scenes from Joe Piscopo's new movie called Johnny Dangerously, and we've got a brand new Hawaiian Moving Company video from Kevin I. We're going to leave you with some music from the Honolulu Boy Choir in the spirit of things. We hope you had a great 84. Merry Christmas from everyone at the Hawaiian Moving Company. Have a safe holiday season.
The Hawaiian Moving Company has been sponsored by Hawaiian Host Chocolates, celebrating 25 years of good taste.
Mickey Spillane's Mike Hammer, next on Channel 9.
Hi, I'm Lex Brody. I'd like to tell you a little bit about Michelin.
Hey, that's a great idea, Lex. Tell them what happened back in 1948.
In 1948, Michelin pioneered the steel-belted radial tire, and this changed the tire industry.
Safety, performance, and economy. That's Michelin.
So, for a tradition of experience and proven quality, think radial.
And look to the leader, Michelin.
Thank you very much.
It comes like a surprise. Just open up your eyes.
Hi.
And you'll find love. Love's baby soft.
Nothing feels as good as love.
Of the leading monthly relief products, you know how many are formulated to relieve the 3 problems so many of us have? Only one, Pamprin. So for real relief from cramps, water gain, and simple monthly tension, get Pamprin.
A young woman who went scuba diving off Makapu'u today came back in a body bag. And 3 suspicious fires on Oahu. Details from Newsroom 9 at 10.
One, please.
Oh, so you're into old classics.
Yeah, I like young ones, too.
I hope you're feeling
your hands away from the nurses. Why?
He made me feel so secure. And I've never felt that way with anyone before. Until now.
New York will never erect a statue to Benny Winslow or put his picture in the paper. But on 3rd Avenue, Benny was famous for his low prices and his sunny disposition.
Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Hiya, Mike. What can I get for you?
A pack of smokes and 2 cents plain.
Velda told me you were going to quit smoking.
Well, don't report me. I'm working on it.
Yeah, you're working on it. Not too hard, I see. Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Nothing personal, of course, but do you really want to quit?
Yeah, I do.
And do it soon. For your own good?
Okay, thanks, Benny. Forget the smokes. I'll just take the 2 cents plain. What's this going to do for me?
A little gas. Now get out of here.
See you later.
Good afternoon.
Hello.
Post time yet, Benny?
Arthur, it should be.
After this
Who you
next
like in the
record,
feature,
we'll
huh?
have the results of the
The
first
number
race
one
at
horse.
Belmont.
She's got great legs.
I'm a chess man myself.
Why?
What are you going to have today, Arthur?
The usual slimy and Swiss on rye.
Ready and waiting. Arthur, you're a creature of habit.
Will you put it on my tab?
I'm keeping very careful figures.
Good. I'll square with you just as soon as I find myself a job. Don't think it's easy for a man my age.
Of course not. Those young guys are afraid you'll show them up.
I would too. Believe it.
I believe it. I believe it. Yes, sir. What can I do for you?
Pat, what happened?
Finished shooting, Mike. Benny didn't make it. The old man Arthur Signer's still breathing, but just barely.
What do we got here, Captain?
Well, not much. Money's still in the cash register. No sign of a struggle. Whoever did it just walked in, started shooting.
Did you know the victim, Hammer?